Okay, hi, it's Angie. I've stayed very quiet through several months of extreme trauma, and I'm feeling like that's not working so well. So I just want to make a brief video about a false allegation of driving uninsured last August 2023. So what happened was I went up to the local garage to get some milk or something, and there was a roadblock, which to me is not very often in Oldcastle. It's only a small town. But anyway, I had everything in order, my tax, my NCT, my insurance. But I was sort of a bit flustered and I couldn't find my driving license in my wallet, which was in my wallet, but I just got flustered. And the female guard, a detective, Grania Shocknessy, said, "Oh, don't worry about it. Just take it down to the station. I'll give you a producer. Just go and show them your driving license within 21 days." So I said, okay, fine. And of course, as soon as I got home, I found it in my wallet. So anyway, I went to show my driving license in the Garda station in Oldcastle a couple of days later. And the guard said, "Oh, no, I want to see your insurance as well." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I came back and because my insurance broker is AA and has been for years. And they've taken to recently, they send you an email of like a 45-page, insurance document, including your certificate, and you print out whatever pages you need. So when this guard said to me, "I want to see your insurance as well," I'm like, okay. I think I came home and printed out the whole lot and took it back to him. And he's like, "No, no, no, that's not evidence. No, we need the originals." I'm like, well, unless I ask them to send me like the printout, hard copy in the post. So I might have done that. I can't remember. I did at some stage say to them, "Look, and Gardasil Corner is saying your emailed um, proof of insurance is being deemed inadmissible by Gardasil Corner." So I think they sent me a hard copy. But anyway, I thought I'd satisfied their requirements, and I don't drive uninsured. Even though there are some what do you call them, like, sovereigns, freemans of the land, and so on. I'm traveling. I'm not driving, and so on and so forth. I pick my battles. My lane is trying to make this world a safer place for children, exposing paedophilia and corruption. So I don't fight those battles. So I pay my house insurance, my car insurance, my breakdown insurance, blah blah blah. I just do. So anyway, I then was amazed to get a summons maybe about 3 months ago. A summons to court. It was in the wrong name, Angelia Power, which is very weird because the only other people that have my name spelled that way is the pharmacist. And I remember when I first would pick up my prescriptions, like maybe a decade ago, I'd think, "Oh, they got my name wrong. Never mind. It's no big deal. I'm not going to make a thing of it." But it's very curious that this court summons, which I will show, I can show, I might have shown already. But anyway, this court summons comes in the same misspelling of my name, Angelia Power, and it says, "You are summoned to court for driving without insurance," which is bollocks, right? So I sent proof of my insurance. Here's all my car insurance. Anyway, I sent proof to the clerk of the court and a doctor's letter saying that my health was so poor at the moment that sitting in court for hours would be a physical hardship. And as it turned out, the lift was not working in Navan District Court. Uh, like it was horrendous. There's 2 flights of stairs up to the court, and there was no lift working. And then I was due to be heard at 11:30, and for some bizarre reason, the judge says, Angela Power. And I'm like, well, actually, my proper name is Angela Power Disney. And she's like, oh, right, next. And she skipped over me. And she left me right until almost the lunch break at 1 o'clock. It was as if I was an embarrassment because they had issued a summons, unlawful summons, accusing me of driving uninsured in the wrong name. So she just skipped over me. And then I had sent in 5 years evidence of uninterrupted insurance through this broker, AA. And I'd sent in the doctor's letter saying Angela's quite disabled at the moment and it would be a physical hardship for her to sit in court for hours, including with no lift. And the judge just, the court sergeant, who had very kindly helped me up the stairs because the lift wasn't working, he carried my bag and my evidence bundle while I hobbled up 2 flights of stairs and took at least a half an hour to recover. But then he turned into some kind of a monster as the court sergeant, and he waved around my documents of my this year's insurance, which is all up to date, but denied receipt of the previous 5 years certificates or the doctor's letter. And when I said to the judge, I have a receipt, an email from the clerk of the court in Trim acknowledging receipt of my documents and saying they'd been added to my file, he said, oh, but she didn't say what documents. And so he's just waving around my current insurance. And then he either was hugely confused or he outright lied and said to the judge, oh, her current insurance only started the day after the roadblock, judge. And I wish I had said, and I'll learn for the future, are you, I presume you're under your oath. Are you stating that as a fact under penalty of perjury? Because immediately I could have asked him to hand up to the judge my current insurance documents, which run from last October till this October, and it would have been proven a lie that he just said, I started my insurance the day after the roadblock in August last year. So it's going round and round in circles. The AA have been very helpful to me. They've issued and reissued evidence of my insurance. And Garda Síochána and Detective Garda Gráinne Seachtasaigh and this court sergeant and the judge, they're all saying, oh, no, that's not proof. No, that's not proof. So my question is, if, like most people, you pay a deposit on your car insurance and then you make monthly direct debits, why is it that your policy, your certificate, your bundle, 45-page insurance bundle, is inadmissible by Garda Síochána and Navan District Court? Judge, I've got her name somewhere. How can that be? And I've literally invited the detective. I've said, what a waste of your valuable time, let alone mine. This feels like harassment to me. What a waste of your time. First of all, if I lapsed on my monthly payments last year, I would not have been reinsured. I am reinsured. That's proven. So, and I've also said, come and look at my bank statements. You'll see I never missed an insurance payment. Like a blind man on a galloping horse can see that I did not drive uninsured. I believe I'm owed an apology. And if this was my lane, I would sue for just whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like this is distracting me from much more important work. And I believe it's intended to do that. So I am insured, I was insured, and Garda Síochána are saying my insurance evidence bundle from the AA is inadmissible, unacceptable, not proof. The court sergeant was confused or lied by saying my insurance started the day after the August roadblock. No, it was in place from the previous October. All my car insurance goes October to October. So I have sent photographs. I sent the last 5 years insurance certificates, because I don't know about you, but like, you know, the way you just put the new insurance cert on top of the old one and the old one. I'm that kind of person. So I had years of insurance certs in my car window. So I took them out and posted them to the clerk of the court and had the sense to photograph them before I posted them. And they denied receipt of same. It's just outrageous. It's outrageous. I will be contacting, you know, the AA and saying, do you realize that your evidence bundles of insurance are deemed inadmissible by Detective Garda, Grawney Shaughnessy, and the judge in Navan District Court and the court sergeant? And so this is harassment. I'm sorry, this is harassment. Right, I'm going to leave it there. I'll just try and show you. See, the thing is, when I keep trying to prove myself, I keep doxing myself. But like the AA have been very good and keep sending me evidence that I was absolutely insured. And Gardeshire Corner keeps saying that's not sufficient evidence. Anyway, look, got this all in a folder now. Statement of fact. Anyway. Do you know what I mean? I challenge anybody. I've said to the guards all along, come to my office, I'll show you proof of everything I'm saying. And I still haven't addressed the fact that Garda Corner for the second time have taken the computer of a journalist with confidential disclosures and evidence bundles on them. And nobody does anything. Nobody does anything. Yeah. Anyway, I've got all the paperwork here. Feel free to visit and please share this. Like, this is outrageous. They've taken my computer for a second time. They took a computer and two laptops. I think it was in 2017. Never returned them. Now they've taken another computer, which was given to me by a church after a conference I did. And I was assured by Troy Egan, the detective, oh, you'll get it back, like no problem at all. Just write to the chief super at Navan and you'll get it back, no problem. And now he's phoned me and said, oh, I didn't realize it's gone to Phoenix Park for like deep research. I've got nothing to hide, but how dare they? Like, they're talking about this hate speech law where they can confiscate. They've done this to me since 2017. Since 2017, when I have whistleblowers like the niece of Willie O'Day, or however you say his name, sitting politician, disclosures from her about ritual abuse through all her childhood. I have evidence bundles, you know, undisclosed. This is like, they're already enacting the hate speech laws, even though Elon Musk is opposing them and JD Vance is opposing them and they're supposedly not introduced yet. Hello, I'm a retired journalist in very poor health and I've been raided for a second time and there's no accountability. And in the meantime, I'm being harassed for weeks about, oh, you were driving uninsured. No, I wasn't. Yes, you were. No, it wasn't. Here's the proof. No, sorry. No, no. Off the charts, people. Please share this and please pray. Thank you.